Hello guys and gals, and this is a movie review for Mortal Kombat, and this is the most recent movie. I want to say 2020, something like that, 2021. Um, and I have to say that I have actually seen at least the first two Mortal Kombat movies. I have them on I got them as a set on a disc, a DVD rather. Anyways, and I will say that this is a reboot. I honestly didn't see anything wrong with the original two, even though I think the first Mortal Kombat movie came out in 1995, I want to say. Um, but, anyways, this movie has a lot going for it. Um, Trying to think if it has an all star cast. Don't know if I would go that far. Um, but a movie doesn't really need an all star cast to be really good. The movie Half Brothers basically proved that. And again, that was basically a movie that I rented on a whim, and then later I actually bought it because I liked it so much. And it didn't have an all star cast either. But this did have some people of note in it. One of the people was in The Meg. And so, yeah. Anyways, the plot revolves around the forces of evil, the people from Outworld, I believe it's what it was called, coming to Earth to kill the Guardians of Earth or the Champions of Earth, the people that Raiden has chosen to basically compete in the Mortal Kombat tournament, which I would call basically a tournament of champions. What's neat is that they were able to incorporate some of the fatality moves of some of the fighters into the movie, which was really kind of cool. The other thing I really liked was Reptile. They really did Reptile differently, and I think that in if Reptile was actually in the first two movies, I don't remember exactly if he was or not, but if he was, he would have been depicted as, a guy wearing a green suit. But in this one, it was really, really interesting because Reptile was depicted as a four-legged, Komodo dragon type being. And in truth, according to the lore, Reptile was from the Saurian race, kind of like the Draconians in Skyrim. So yeah, and having actually seen Komodo dragons in action, on YouTube and stuff, it's kind of terrifying, especially when, um, if you think of a Komodo dragon but with acidic saliva, like the aliens in Alien. Anyways, I liked the way they did that. They made him more feral because he walks on four legs instead of two, but really, really a fascinating take on Reptile. That being said, really, really like where this is going because it basically gave room for a sequel, which is good. Um, some of the positive points were being true to yourself, overcoming weakness, and basically devotion to family. And that is a theme that runs through a bunch of movies, and which is good. It's good to be devoted to family. Anyways, some of the fighters that were in this particular movie that were of note were Jax, Sonya Blade, um, and the ones that have the Chinese or Japanese names. I don't remember who they were. Whenever you give me Chinese or Japanese names, they all kind of run together, so I don't remember. I think one was Liu Kang, and then there was the guy with the hat. I never really knew who he was, but I always thought he was pretty cool because he had this hat that he throw around. He could decapitate you with it, kind of like in that really silly movie where the guy got decapitated by a frisbee. I don't remember what that movie that was, but it was kind of one of those silly movies. But when it comes to the hat guy, really really fascinating. I really do like him. But again, if they give somebody a Chinese or Japanese name, then it's like, it's that guy, because I can never remember, you know, who they are. Anyways, I honestly felt the movie was really, really good. It also had Goro, um, and I don't remember what her name is, but she she could open her mouth real wide, like in the creepy pasta. Um, and she had lots of teeth. Like it was like Medina or something like that. And so yeah, and of course Raiden was in it, amazing as always. And Kano was in it as well. That's just some of them. I don't remember who the guy was with the hammer. And anyone who is familiar with the Mortal Kombat franchise or has seen like the first movie basically knows the story of Jax and what happens to Jax. So it really wasn't a surprise what happened to him. And but yeah, sometimes there is comfort in knowledge, foreknowledge. And so yeah, really, really a good movie. Also, Sub Zero was. They used his original name, of course, and then later he went by Sub Zero, and then Scorpion came along, but he was originally somebody else. So it was also a lot of origin stories, I believe, and I thought that all the exposition was put in, you know, in a good way. It wasn't like, oh, this is needless exposition. This was actually very, very good. So yeah, both me and my dad enjoyed this movie quite a bit, enough that I think I bought this movie without even watching it because it was like $2 at Redbox. Anytime I rent a movie, I always buy a movie for $2 off at Redbox. So eventually, I'm probably going to buy every single movie that they'll sell me because that's just the way that I am. And sometimes I'll just buy a movie, just because, oh, hey, this is a new release and it's only like $2. I'm going to buy it because it's only 15 cents more expensive than renting it for a night and bringing it back. So, yeah, I found some really great movies that way. Anyways, this movie was, I thought, really, really good. And this franchise has new life breathed into it through this movie. I'm not sure exactly how many Mortal Kombat movies there have been. I think there's actually been an animated one that I haven't seen yet. I'm only aware of two and maybe a possible third one, and then this new one, but I'm not exactly sure. It's something that I could easily Google, but I haven't yet. But anyways, long story short, I thought this movie was awesome, and if you like the Mortal Kombat franchise, I think you'll like this movie as well. But yeah. That's just my opinion, though, and you can either take my opinion or leave it. Either way is fine. And if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all the information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.